Hello students. So today we'll be learning a new lesson, The Broken Gate, written by Enid Blyton. So let us start with the lesson. Old Man Twinkle wanted a boy to help him in his shop. He needed a boy who could drive Jenny, the pony, for all Twinkle's goods were taken round in the cart. So the old man Twinkle put a notice in his window. Wanted boy to help after school hours. So in the first paragraph, we can see that there is an old man, his name is Twinkle. So he wanted a boy so that he would help him in his shop. So he needed a boy who would drive Jenny, the pony. It's a type of a horse. So for all the Twinkle's goods were taken round in that cart. Okay, so there was a cart and in which Jenny, that the pony, was riding it. So the old man, what did he do? He put a notice in his window saying that wanted boy to help after school hours. All the boys saw the notice and many of them thought they would try for the job. They could do it after school, and on Saturdays it would be a good job, for Old Man Twinkle was generous and kind. So, looking at that signboard, all the boys saw that notice and many of them wanted to try for the job. So, they knew that the old man would pay them well and they could do the job after school hours and on Saturdays too. That evening, all the boys, George, Henry, Peter, and Harry, went to see Old Man Twinkle. Jack, who was called the smallest by his friends, who hesitated to try for the job because of his ragged clothes, also went to see who would get the job. Old Man Twinkle wasn't ready to see anyone for the moment, so he told the boys to play in the yard till he called them. So that very evening, all the boys, that is George, Henry, Peter, and Harry, they four went to get the job. That is, they went to meet Old Man Twinkle. So with them, there was one more boy. He was the smallest among those boys, and his name was Jack. But he was a poor boy. He was a very poor boy. You could make out from his clothes. It was all ragged. What is ragged? Old and torn clothes. And because he did not want to apply for that job, because he hesitated because of his poor condition. So Old Man Twinkle was not ready to interview the boys, so he told them to play in the yard till he called them. What is yard? The background or the back playground. Seeing an enormous yard gate swinging to and fro in the wind, all five boys climbed up on the gate. They shouted and pretended to whip the gate to make it gallop. It swung to and fro, and the boys shouted with delight. And then suddenly something happened. Now the boys went behind to play, and they saw an enormous, that is, huge yard gate swinging to and fro, that is, moving front and backwards in the wind. So, what did all the boys do? All the five boys, they climbed up on that gate and they started shouting and pretending to whip the gate to make it gallop. What is gallop? Gallop is nothing but the fastest speed. And what is pretend? Make it seem that something is the case when in fact it is not. Just trying to pretend it or trying to be something. They were trying to make that gate move in a faster speed. It was swinging to and fro. That is, the gate was swinging front and backwards very fast, and the boys were so happy they started shouting with happiness. And then suddenly something happened. And what happened? The gate was old and was not meant to carry five heavy boys. It broke away at the hinges, and the boys found themselves sliding off. The gate gave a groan and hung all crooked, swinging in a very peculiar manner. Since that gate was old, it was not meant to carry those five heavy boys. Okay, they were all heavy. So it broke away at the hinges. What are hinges? At the corners of it. And the boys found themselves sliding off. So imagine you are sitting upon a gate and suddenly the corner of it breaks and immediately the gate falls. So the one who is sitting at the top will slide down. Correct? So that's what happened to those 5 boys. The gate gave a groan and hung all crooked. So it got cut, it was broken, and it started swinging in a very peculiar manner, in a very different manner, and it gave a groan. What is groan? A soft cry. It made a noise. All the boys thought that the old man Twinkle was at the front of the shop, and he could not see what had happened. But we ought to tell him, said Jack. It's rather cowardly not to. My mother says we always ought to own up at once when anything's broken. Can't we all 5 go and tell him? Now, when it broke, all the boys were scared, and they thought that that old man Twinkle, since he was somewhere at the front of the shop, he did not see all this that has happened. So they thought he has not seen that the old man is unaware of all the happenings, about the broken gate. But we ought to tell him, said Jack. Jack was the smallest and he was very innocent. So he just says maybe we should tell him about what happened. It would be rather cowardly not to do. Cowardly is a person who lacks the courage to do dangerous things. So in case he's telling, if we don't go and tell him, then it will be like we are not having that courage. So he tells maybe we should go and tell. And my mother also says to me that we should own up at once when anything's broken. That is something, if something breaks from your hand, you have to immediately say, you have to accept your faults. So he is telling, can't we all 5 go and tell him? Like, only I won't go. We all will go. No, said others. He might say he won't give any of us the job if we have done a thing like that. We won't say a word. At this moment, they saw Mr. Twinkle shouting at them, so they all went to him. But what do the others say? No, he might say he won't give us any job. So, in case we go and tell him the truth, he might not offer us the job for which we have actually come here. He might say we are not responsible and he may not give us. So, it's better we don't tell him anything about it. So, at that same time, Mr. Twinkle, he started shouting at them. Shouting in the sense, he started calling them that he is now ready to take an interview. So they all went to Mr. Twinkle. Twinkle interviewed them one by one. He asked them some questions and also asked whether they knew anything about the broken gate. Surprisingly, all the boys pretended not to be knowing anything about the broken gate. Now the old man Twinkle, he interviewed them one by one. He took an interview of each one of them. He asked them some questions and then he also asked them about the broken gate, whether they knew anything about it or not. But what happened? Did the boys say anything? Surprisingly, all the boys pretended not to be knowing anything about the broken gate. They acted as if they don't know anything about it. Mr. Twinkle told he would make his choice that evening. So they all went off except Jack. He was worried about the broken gate. It was dreadful to break a thing and not to tell about it and not even try and mend it. He wondered if he could mend it. He swung the gate a little to see how much it was broken. Finally, the interview was over of all the 4 boys, and then Mr. Twinkle told he would make his choice that evening. That is the result of the interview. He will tell by evening, so it's better you all go home now. So they all went off, except Jack, the smallest boy. He did not leave. Why? He was worried about the broken gate. He was dreadful to break a thing. He started feeling very guilty. He was very sad for what he did. And not to tell about it and not even try and mend it. He was already feeling sad that he has not told about it to Mr. Twinkle. They have kept that with them. They have not told the truth. So he is already guilty with that. but also he's feeling that he has not even tried to correct it. Mend it is correct it. So he wondered if he could mend it. So he started wondering whether I can repair that broken gate. So what did he do? He went near the gate and he swung the gate a little to see how much it was broken. He just wanted to see how much it is broken so that he can repair it. Old man Twinkle saw Jack from the window. He called him in. Are you another boy after this job? He asked. No, sir, said Jack. I am too small and not very clever, and I am a bit ragged too, because my mother hasn't much money. So when Jack was standing there and looking at the gate, old man Twinkle, he saw Jack from the window. So he called him in. He called Jack inside and he asked, "Are you another boy for after this job? Have you come here for applying that job?" He asked. So Jack said, "No, sir. I am too small and not very clever also, and I am a bit ragged too. That is, I am very poor because my mother hasn't much money. My mother doesn't have more money." "Hmm," said Old Man Twinkle. "I see. Well, what are you doing out there in my yard? Do you know anything about that broken gate?" "Oh dear," thought Jack. "Now what am I to say? I don't want to get the other boys into trouble." After listening, what does the old man say? He says, "I see." Well, and he's asking him, "Well, what are you doing out there in my yard? If you have not come here for the interview, then what are you doing in my yard? And do you know anything about that broken gate?" He's asking him. So what does Jack do? He starts thinking, "Oh dear, now what am I to say? If I say the truth, then those other boys will be in trouble, and I don't want to put them in any trouble." He went red, and then he said, "Yes, Mr. Twinkle, I do know about that gate." "What do you know about it?" asked the old man. So Jack turned red. He did not know what to do. He was in a confusion. Then finally he said, "Yes, Mr. Twinkle, I do know about that gate." So immediately when he says that, "Yes, I know about that gate," what does the old man say? Or what does he ask? What do you know about it? The old man wants to know. What do you know about it? The lesson will be continued next time. If you understood the explanation, please do like my video. Please like it, comment, and subscribe to it. Thank you.